Hi everyone, Jessica Ridella here along with Kevin Kelly. We are two of the ICO analysts for Bitcoin Market Journal, and today we're discussing Impresso Labs ICO. So this is essentially a blockchain platform for recruitment, job hunting, and networking, and Kevin can dive into a little bit more about this market space.
Yeah, so the Impresso market is going after this space of recruiting and, kind of the LinkedIn space where they want to give applicants the best possible chance to link up with the best fitting position at the best company possible. And the thing about this market is, right, you have the major players like Monster.com and you have LinkedIn, right? And these are companies that if they wanted to and they felt like there was a demand for it and there would be benefits to it, could pursue blockchain as well and potentially implement that in their own processes. So, the question is whether Impresso will have the means and the impact in order to gain their own traction and for people to join their platform versus being on the already established LinkedIn and Monster. Another thing that we have to take a look at is, it's not necessarily impossible for them to do this. There's things like Bumble Biz, which was initially a dating app, right, that has transitioned to a way for young women in particular to get internships and jobs on the Bumble Biz app versus the typical Bumble app. And although people almost made fun of it at first, the app has actually gained serious traction and people have been using it to acquire internships. So it's not necessarily impossible. This is still a new space, online recruitment and online networking. So there's definitely a potential here, but Impresso has to really make an immediate impact and show why blockchain is beneficial for this particular platform and why it's good for the job market.
Absolutely. And, I think there are many inefficiencies in the recruitment market where blockchain can come in handy. So some of these include process efficiency, finding the right person and the right company, saving time and lowering costs of this entire process. So Impresso Labs, really, they're a blockchain and mobile application-based company on providing profile and cover letter data validation for education, recruitment, and networking industries. The platform is going to allow user skills, educational, and career data to be validated. And I think that's key with the blockchain use case here. That data will be stored on the blockchain and will provide both security and privacy that's really transferring the access rights to the user. And I think that's something that is huge right now. If you think about individuals wanting to, if you're not satisfied in your current job and you want to leave, the only way to validate that you actually work at that current job is to have your future potential employer contact your current employer. And that could be a conflict of interest. So there's definitely a need here to have blockchain application. So the platform is going to allow users to use their own profile and resume data and actually monetize that data through the token rewards as they're mapped with appropriate job markets. So from the business side of things, organizations are going to have the opportunity to access all this user data for better informed recruitment and business decisions. So we like this business model. We like the team behind it. They're a Swiss-based tech startup that's managed by a team of developers, HR, business, technical, and financial specialists. They have a large advisory group. And one area they could improve, they mentioned that partnerships are a goal of the future, but they don't really have any at this time with institutions and organizations for their network, and that's really going to be essential to growth. So they also have a working platform, but we would like to see some more information on the number of users that are actually leveraging the platform. So Kevin, you want to touch a bit on token?
Right, so the Impresso tokens, they are going to be utility tokens. It's going to be used for a lot of fee payment and enabling transactions on the platform. But what Impresso really wants to use is the blockchain for validation and for keeping track of everything that's happening on the platform. Right, so there's a lot of lying and maybe misrepresentation of resumes in the job market today. So Impresso wants to get rid of that and make it easier for recruiters to hire people, because the cost of acquiring a new employee, especially one that's of good value, it can be extremely high. So the blockchain will hopefully reduce the error in hires by validating resumes and making sure everything is all stored on the blockchain, so it can be easily viewable, and these companies won't have to go through extensive processes to hire more people.
Absolutely. So, quick summary of Impresso Labs. We think blockchain is a great solution for solving some of the inefficiencies in the recruitment space. We love that they have a working MVP and a credible team. I think the biggest concern with this platform is whether or not they're going to be able to develop a strong enough network to compete with that of LinkedIn or Monster, like Kevin mentioned earlier. So, we really do wish them best of luck. We think this is a great space for blockchain. And that's it from us. So, we'll see you next time.